A mutiny in our army in the Rhine. At the same time, another mutiny in our army of Pannonia. Both for the same apparent reason. Too long service, too many punishments, too little pay. Both sparked off by the death of Augustus.
And wondering who is to become emperor?
I cannot help on that point. We are not a hereditary monarchy. The title of emperor is awarded or not awarded by the Senate.
Only you would indicate willingness.
I am not willing. However, my command of the army and the frontier provinces means that I must do something about these mutinies. Gentlemen, may I have your advice? Drusus?
Send Sejanus to stamp out one of them, and me to stamp out the other.
Which to stamp out which?
Send me to Germany.
Why?
It's much the more important of the two.
Is that a reason?
The Rhine army is 3 times the size of the one in Pannonia. The mutiny is 3 times as serious. Those fools in Pannonia won't even think of marching on Rome. They know that it'd stand a chance. But in Germany...
But in Germany, I have my legal heir and successor, Germanicus, as my representative.
And what's he doing?
Making loyal speeches to the troops.
Melodramatic.
I imagine so.
And meaningless.
On the contrary, full of meaning. He does it to test their reactions. When he says, Tiberius is great, he means, tell me how great you think I am. And when he says, you must not rebel, he means, if it came to a real rebellion, could I depend on you?
Is he so subtle?
It's better than subtle. He's instinctive.
What happened?
Oh, I met them. They want the money they say is due to them. Back pay, bonuses and so on. They want all sorts of reforms.
And?
They want to march on Rome and make me emperor.
Which do they want most?
Oh, it's all tangled together in their minds.
They must want one thing most.
If I give them their money, everything else they ask for, they'll follow me wherever I choose to go. If I give them just promises, they'll follow me for a time. I'm not sure how long. But if I give them nothing, they'll quite possibly run berserk and kill me. And you. And him. I've increased the guard on this house from a company to a battalion. Now, what good that'll be if 4 brigades decide to attack.
Give them what they ask for.
The army regulations are laid down by the commander-in-chief. Only Tiberius has the power to change them. Everyone knows that. If I do it myself without Tiberius's agreement, I declare myself a rebel.
Declare yourself emperor. March on Rome.
I don't know if I dare.
Dare?
Oh, I don't mean I'm scared of fighting. Or of Tiberius. It's just that I was brought up to believe that Rome is the center of the universe. That Rome itself is supreme, solid, and sacred. That the Roman army has a divine mission to go around conquering the world, spreading peace and law and order.
I was brought up to believe that power goes to the man who takes it, as my grandfather Augustus took it. No one gave it to him. Then there was peace.
After how many years of civil war?
Augustus had men his own size to fight against. Brutus, Cassius, Mark Antony. This time it's different. Tiberius isn't that sort of fighter.
He's a general who never lost a battle.
Who were the enemy? Native tribes with blunt javelins. And he always made sure he outnumbered them 3 to 1.
Every good general does that.
He knows you have a bigger army here than he has in all Italy. He knows the Romans. I don't mean the Senate. I mean the people, the ordinary people. They don't want him. They want you. It wouldn't be a war. It would be a triumphal procession.
Don't underestimate my uncle. He's a very clever man.
Oh, yes. Far too clever to fight when he can't win. He'd abdicate before you cross the Alps.
He might.
And he has what he calls a sense of duty. He'd do anything rather than see the Empire and Rome torn in 2 all over again.
And have I a sense of duty?
What news? We went on talking for 2 hours after you left. At least, they went on talking. The full list of grievances all over again.
And in the end?
They demand a final answer by tomorrow.
Or?
They don't know what ore is any more than I do. But whatever it is, it's trouble. Even worse than now.
So we must decide.
One of two things. Either give them what they want, or smash them.
All guilty?
I have no idea. I should think the men took the chance to settle a few old grudges.
I can stand the sight of men killed in battle. But this...
Don't go any further then. This lot's only one company. I'll have them burnt.
I hadn't expected so many.
Hadn't you?
But in principle, I was right to let them do it themselves. It made them feel their responsibility.
Well, Tiberius will indeed be glad to know the mutiny is over.
I was right, wasn't I?
The mutiny is over.
Do you disapprove?
Germanicus, I told you at the beginning you could do two things. You did neither of them. Only one man has done well out of this affair. Tiberius.